the humble inline letter. The postcard, the inline letter, and the envelope are the three modes of communication via the postal channel. Today, the postal channel or the conventional mail has reduced a lot, and most communication happens through email. We understand about the card or postcard, which is costing only 50 paise, and envelope costs 5 rupees. So, existence of postcard is justified, but what justifies today the existence of the humble inland letter? This is what we will know, and we will come to know the importance of inland letter. First, a real legal story. Two parties went to court, party A and party B. Party A won the case, a civil case, and was awarded damages and was to collect it. The party B didn't respond at all. After that court case, doesn't matter what the compensation, doesn't matter what the damages, the party B didn't pay. Party A followed up with letters, with reminders, and reminders on reminders. Nothing happened. Then the party A went back to the court saying this is contempt of court. And the court sent a summons to that party, party B. Party B came to the court and they defended themselves rather strongly. They said yes, they did get some correspondence from party A, but there were no annexures attached, though the letter said annexures are attached. And because the annexures were not attached, the covering letter did not make any sense, and they didn't respond. So, they are innocent. Let us start from square one, and also that they didn't cause any contempt of court because the notice that they got was itself defective, itself incomplete. Now the point starts. Party A had a good lawyer. He said, fine, if this was the case, give us what you got. Whatever you got, give it back to us. And that party gave that covering letter back to them, saying this did not have any annexures which are mentioned in the covering letter. The covering letter weighed 39 grams. The lawyer brought the postal fee stamp to the court for the same envelope, and the postal fee stamp, he showed that it read 75 grams. So, the parcel, when it was delivered and it was delivered intact, it contained papers, whatever those papers could be, which weighed 75 grams, whereas party B was able to furnish papers which were only 39 grams. So, something was clearly missing. The lawyer went ahead and showed that original paper, the covering letter, to the court, showing that it has got two holes which were of the pin that was stapled to the document, stapling all documents together. So, the B party was not telling the truth, it was telling a lie that it did not receive the annexures. All annexures were received, possibly as were sent by the party A, and that is why the party B was in contempt of court. In addition to that, was guilty of not paying compensation or damages as directed by the court. such a big rigmarole to be followed. And if the postal stamp was not clear, the other party might have got away with it. And that is where the humble inland letter comes in. The inland letter, once the receipt is given, the contents cannot be denied because they are printed on the inside of that so called envelope or inland letter. And this is the reason you will see that most of the company notices which are important that they reach their destination are made on inland letter. The inland letter once received, the contents cannot be denied. So the humble inland letter is not so humble as it seems. It's a very powerful legal correspondence, and that is why it still exists and prospers. Namaskar.